Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. He's going to have about 9 yards, it looks like, as he's forced towards that sideline. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done.
And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Dalton. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You return both of them away. It seems fairly likely you'll have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does. And I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against...
Has a look, has the ball, but does not have it in bounds. Incomplete. So close there. Now it's 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he gets in. Touchdown!
Bigsby, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
It is good.
That one splits the uprights. That makes this a 24-point ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he manages 6 yards to be... and 4.
The ball carrier.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43 seconds.
He'll work against the blitz. Oh, he loses the football. And the Birds got to it.
As a quarterback, you're really trying as best you can, Kate, to find those windows where your man's got some space after the catch, because the last thing you want to do is throw him into a big hit. Yeah, I know that fumble goes on the receiver's record, but that QB, he feels responsible.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. All trouble's closing in, and they're going to get to DeVito. And that's going to bring up 4th and 8. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the set. Just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they are not going to get it all to begin the drive. Wanted to begin and end the series in just one snap, but now look to the end zone unanswered. So it's 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.